As a kid, I spent with my grandparents on a farm in Mercer, Pennsylvania. My mom would drive me up there when school let out. And I remember sitting on the edge of the field, waiting for my grandfather to get done plowing or cutting hay, whatever. I was really young. I went up every summer. My favorite thing in the world. There was an old apple tree. I used to sit and talk to God in the apple tree. Anyway, when I would see him start to come towards me with the tractor, I'd get all excited because I was going to be the man. And you know what happened? He put me on his lap and I get to drive the tractor home. And I thought I was a big shit. I thought I was something. And the song is called My Grandfather's Favorite Fan. And that's what it's about. His name was William Finney and my grandmother's name was Jean Finney. And my family lives up in Mercer, Pennsylvania still. Gabani and Finney and Heckathorn is all the families together. We would all have Sunday supper at the farm, usually outside. And they would put the farm, they put it all on a picnic table and the kids would play. And we'd go in the barn, play hide and seek. And I would fall in the creek and all that stuff. Anyway, it was a great time. I have great memories. And that's where I draw some of my, my ideas for songs on. And it's called My Grandfather's Favorite Fan.
When school let out every June, I just couldn't wait. I knew summer was coming and I'd get to do something great. I knew my mom would gladly drive me up to the farm in Mercer, Pennsylvania. I get to see my grandpa, who we all call Pup Pup. He was tall and lean, not a mean bone in his body. We went down the long driveway, my grandmother smiling when she saw me. Oh, I'd sit there all day in my little overalls. On the edge of that field, I know that corn would grow so tall. On that old red farm all tractor, my grandpa, the greatest man, he let this little boy drive that tractor all the way home. I was my grandfather's favorite fan. I know my mother didn't want to let me go to stay at my grandparents' farm, 'cause she loved me so. That was my special place I talked about in my other songs, about an old apple tree and have waited so long. Oh, I'd sit there all day in my little overalls. On the edge of that field, I know that corn would grow so tall. On that old red farm all tractor, my grandpa, the greatest man, he let this little boy drive that tractor all the way home. I was my grandfather's favorite fan. Church on Sunday was the greatest thing of all. All my aunts and uncles and the kids would come to the farm and we'd have a ball. The grown-ups would get our dinner put out and the kids would play by the creek. They knew cork would fall in and get all wet, so in the barn we just played hide and seek. When the sun went down, they all went back to town and Grandma would put me to bed. She pulled the quilt all over me. It smelled so great in all the stars that I would see. She told me all the stories in the Bible that our Savior had said. Oh, I'd sit there all day in my little overalls. On the edge of that field, I know that corn would grow so tall. On that old red farm all tractor, my grandpa, the greatest man, he let this little boy drive that tractor all the way home. I was my grandfather's favorite fan. I was my grandfather's favorite fan. I loved him more than any other man. I was my grandfather's favorite fan.